Back over 93 this morning. Let's go check in with Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland, and see what is going on there. And I heard all kinds of coverage of some horrific flooding not very far from you, Ben. Did that impact you or not over the weekend?
Good morning, Marlin. That is in the edge of our trading area. We certainly have a couple farmers down in that community that we've been reaching out to, but very localized. Fortunately, we had half inch to an inch through other areas, but it was just a storm cell that sat right over top of that area. And boy, we feel for everybody involved. That was incredible rain.
Yeah, the town was Ellicott, Maryland, as you say, not very far from you, and it was just a freak of nature where all that moisture circulating around what is now subtropical depression, Alberto, that actually was streaming up off the Atlantic coast and ran into a stationary front up there, and it just dumped and dumped and dumped on that area. So you've been talking for quite a while now about wet conditions there. That probably didn't help the cause much then over the past couple of days.
Marlin, it did not. Last Tuesday when we were talking, it was steady rain. We got back in the field for 3 days last week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, farmers were able to get back into the field. And then, as you described, the rain came back in Saturday night. And for the viewers, I sent in pictures of this morning of wheat with water just hanging on it. If it's not raining, the other piece is we've had very little sunshine this spring. So just like this morning, right now, the dew was so heavy it almost felt like rain, fog kind of mixture, and it's really been a challenge. And, of course, you know what happens then, and you start getting all the questions. Should I replant corn? Should I replant beans? Because they have all been struggling. What has been put in the ground has not been planted in an ideal situation, which then causes the next step of headaches. And I think I just heard Tim Ross say he's sending us a whole other week of rain up our way this week.
Well, it keeps you busy with your expertise, I'm sure, with all the clients in the area there. And maybe you can give them recommendations on what they can do to help protect their crop moving forward anyway to deal with those conditions. Thanks for the update, Ben, and we certainly wish you guys all the best around that area there as you deal with maybe too much moisture in some areas during the course of the spring here so far. All the best to you. Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland. We'll come back in a moment, and we will examine how we're trading in our livestock segment when we come back.